Hello.
Don't mind me, I'm just recording to YouTube. Cheers. That was the postman. Anyway, guys, I have a bit of a problem. Someone's parked their car obscuring my driveway. This person, here, in the Saab, seems to have decided it's perfectly acceptable to just obscure the driveway. He's parked right on the line, and so it's impossible for anyone to get on or off my parking spot. I mean, this is the parking spot, and this is the car literally blocking the parking spot. Totally blocked by a Muppet. It's so blatantly over the line. I mean, look at this. What a Muppet. Seriously. Anyway, enough about my bloody parking space. Did you have difficulty parking?
Yes, I had to park on a different road.
Absolutely absurd. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to reintroduce the Beard, who of course you have seen before. I believe we last saw him about 9 months ago when he was being ejected from his previous place of work, Cortex. He bumbled around, I think, for about 6 months.
About 6 months.
And then got a job working for the council, which he has now had for 3 months. And I believe you work in enforcement, do you not?
Yes, I do.
Way to go, enforcer. So, do you work for Poole Council?
I am employed by Poole Council, yes.
Excellent. And what areas do you cover?
Well, I work in the Stour Valley and Poole Partnership, and I make sure people are billed correctly for their council tax.
Ah, excellent. That's very important enforcement.
Very important.
So, what is the nature of what you do day to day?
Well, normally we look at the correspondence coming in. It's normally about renters moving in or out, or people selling their houses, and I have to make sure that the right person is liable at the given address.
So your enforcement is around ensuring the correct people are billed the correct amount?
Yes, exactly.
Excellent. And how does that vary? What factors come into play?
There's certain discounts you take into consideration, so in all the other council areas I cover, apart from Poole, there is an empty discount, so landlords like to use that very often, where they get their free month from council tax, but of course in Poole it's different. The tenant is made liable for an extra day, and the landlord doesn't get an empty discount.
Very harsh. Do you find that a lot of the people with which you correspond are generally not very well informed about how much they should be paying, or just generally trying to avoid paying, or how is it?
I would say it's quite rare to find one that tries to avoid paying nowadays. A lot of people, I wouldn't say, know that much about some of the discounts and possible exemptions around council tax, but that's why we're there. If somebody says they're moving on their own, I just send them a single person discount form anyway.
Very noble enforcement you're doing.
It is written on their bills, but people tend not to read them very closely.
So how is the majority of correspondence done?
Majority is probably done through the telephone for our customer access team. Second after that is emails and web portals. And lastly, it is written.
So it is written. So presumably you have to often update case notes and things in databases, that sort of thing?
Yeah, very often.
And presumably your correspondence through the IT means as well is somewhat technical?
It's fairly technical. It is mainly just auto-filled out Word forms, which you just print off.
So there are some IT skills involved in delivering your role?
Yes, well, we have to use two very distinct databases. one for the correspondence, one on our side to update all the council tax records. But yes, fairly technical.
Does the council provide any IT training for you?
It does. As I'm a apprentice in my current role, I had to attend a functional skills and IT course for 7 weeks.
That sounds very high end.
Very high end.
And, what grade did you achieve there?
I achieved a level 1.
A level 1. Very interesting, very interesting. So, what sort of things did you have to do to demonstrate your skills to level 1?
Oh, well, of course, we had to do a very technical job of make a poster with some given images to us already. We had to select which ones were copyrighted and which ones weren't. We had to use Google to search for some results, and I had to make some changes in an Excel sheet.
That sounds very complicated.
Very complicated.
What tool did you use to make the poster?
Microsoft Word.
Oh, definitely the right tool for the job.
Yeah, definitely, and the most complicated tool to use.
And how did everybody else on the course do?
They all passed.
Oh, that's very impressive. That's very impressive. Well, thank you very much for joining me for today's brief discussion.
That's quite all right.
And I hope you weren't too put out by the parking problems that you had on arrival.
Well, I'm never going to come back here again.
Okay, I can understand that stance. Well, is there anything that you'd like to say to my viewers before we go?
Yes, well, it's goodbye from him and it's goodbye from me.
Lovely hairdryer you've got there.
Thank you very much. Lovely sword you've got there.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you guys for watching. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.